spent a lifetime keeping everyone afloat, building up the walls and guiding every drifting boat. But in the quiet hours when the crowd has gone away, I look into the mirror at the lines of faded gray. I barely recognize the eyes that stare back at me now. So used to holding up the world and making every vow. But today the silence whispers that it's time to let it go, to find the gentle rhythm that my heart used to know. And it's my turn to breathe, my turn to stand, to hold my own fragile future in my hand. No more running till I break, no more hiding in the shade, accepting every single scar that time has slowly made. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way. I found an old sketch pad hidden underneath the bed, filled with all the colorful dreams I used to keep in my head. I set them all aside to keep the kitchen fires bright, working through the morning and weeping through the night. But now I take the pencil and I draw the very first line, reclaiming all the moments that were always meant as mine. It is not selfish to remember who I used to be, to give myself the love I gave so freely and so free. And it's my turn to breathe, my turn to stand, to hold my own fragile future in my hand. No more running till I break, no more hiding in the shade, accepting every single scar that time has slowly made. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way. And though the years have flown and left a heavy trace, I will not look back with regret upon this weary face. Every tear was a river that brought me to this shore, and I don't need their approval to be worthy anymore. It's my turn to breathe, my turn to stand, to hold my own fragile future in my hand. No more running till I break, no more hiding in the shade, accepting every single scar that time has slowly made. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way.
I trace the delicate shadows resting on my face, wondering when I lost myself in this frantic race. Always the caretaker, always the steady ground, listen to everyone's voice without a single sound. I kept my own desires locked inside a quiet chest, always putting my own needs way behind the rest. glass is tired of the compromise. I can see the longing burning deep within her eyes. So I am making peace with the mirror in me, deciding that it's time to let the captive heart go free. I will wrap myself in kindness like a winter coat, and write myself a beautiful, forgiving little note. No longer seeking validation from a passing crowd. I am standing in my truth, quiet and proud. I took a walk along the shoreline in the early dawn, feeling the cold wet sand before the night was fully gone. I used to feel so guilty just for taking space, always rushing back to keep the frantic pace. But now I let the waves wash over my bare feet, finding a slow tempo that makes my recovery complete. I am reclaiming the hobbies that I used to adore, learning how to play the old songs once more. So I am making peace with the mirror in me, deciding that it's time to let the captive heart go free. I will wrap myself in kindness like a winter coat, and write myself a beautiful, forgiving little note. No longer seeking validation from a passing crowd. I am standing in my truth, quiet and proud. And every broken promise that I made to myself before is fading like a footprint on the ocean floor. I am embracing the light, embracing the dark, ready to ignite the very last remaining spark. So I am making peace with the mirror in me, deciding that it's time to let the captive heart go free. I will wrap myself in kindness like a winter coat, and write myself a beautiful, forgiving little note. No longer seeking validation from a passing crowd. I am standing in my truth, quiet and proud.
I clear the clutter from the wooden kitchen table today, and swept the expectations of the world right away. For 30 years I carried everyone's heavy load, walking down a dusty and a lonely road. I forgot the sound of my own laughing voice, thinking that surrender was my only choice. But the silence in the room is a beautiful thing, like a quiet promise that the spring will bring. These are my unwritten pages, my brand new start, written with a steady beating of a mended heart. I am dusting off the keys of the old upright piano, singing my own melody in a gentle soprano. No longer waiting for someone to say I did well. I am the only author of the story I tell. I bought a ticket to the theater just for one, sitting in the dark until the final scene was done. I didn't have to ask if anyone was For the first time in forever, my heavy mind was eased. I am learning how to say no without defense, finding that my boundaries make perfect sense. The scars upon my spirit are not signs of defeat. They are the quiet places where my history and future meet. These are my unwritten pages, my brand new start, written with a steady beating of a mended heart. I am dusting off the keys of the old upright piano, singing my own melody in a gentle soprano. No longer waiting for someone to say I did well. I am the only author of the story I tell. I spent so long seeking shelter from the pouring rain, forgot that water is what makes the roses bloom again. Now I welcome the storm, and I welcome the sun. The healing has finally begun. Oh, these are my unwritten pages, my brand new start, written with a steady beating of a mended heart. I am dusting off the keys of the old upright piano, singing my own melody in a gentle soprano. No longer waiting for someone to say I did well. I am the only author of the story I tell.
I used to think that love was earned through sacrifice, that paying for another's joy was worth the price. But I looked at my reflection in the morning light and saw a tired woman who had lost her fight. So many years of pouring from an empty cup, never taking time to build my own spirit up. Today I put down the burden and I close the door. I won't be the martyr for them anymore, because kindness begins inside, deep in the soul, taking all the broken pieces and making them whole. I am learning to be gentle with the way that I fall, answering to my own heart's quiet call. I don't need a medal or a crown to be grand. I am worthy just standing on this empty sand. I planted yellow daisies in the garden bed, listening to the birds instead of voices in my head. I used to think my passions were a waste of time, but now I see that skipping them was the reason. Because kindness begins inside, deep in the soul, taking all the broken pieces and making them whole. I am learning to be gentle with the way that I fall, enter into my own heart's quiet call. I don't need a medal or a crown to be grand. I am worthy just standing on this empty sand.
There is a room at the end of the long dark hall, where the dust has settled on the pictures on the wall. I used to sit there and lose myself in song before I decided that serving others was where I belong. I locked the door and I handed over the key, giving up the sweetest parts of the inner me. But the lock is rusted and the wood is dry, and I am ready to look up at the wide blue sky. So I am dusting off the piano keys tonight, playing all the chords in the soft amber light, letting the music wash the old fatigue away, finding the courage to face a brand new day. I don't need their applause to feel complete. My own quiet victory is incredibly sweet. I spent so long listening to what they required, never admitted how truly deep I was tired. I wore a smile like a heavy porcelain mask, answering every single difficult, draining task. But tonight the mask is shattered on the floor, and I am not hiding behind it anymore. I am singing the old melodies I used to love underneath the quiet stars shining up above. So I am dusting off the piano keys tonight, playing all the chords in the soft amber light, letting the music wash the old fatigue away, finding the courage to face a brand new day. I don't need their applause to feel complete. My own quiet victory is incredibly sweet. And the notes may be rusted and the tempo may stall, but it is my own voice echoing through the hall. No longer silent, no longer afraid of the beautiful choices that I have now made. So I am dusting off the piano keys tonight, complete. My own quiet victory is incredibly sweet.
I used to jump at every single ring of the phone, terrified of leaving anyone to feel alone. I built a life on being the shoulder to cry on, the only steady tree they could always rely on. When my own branches started cracking in the wind, and I forgot the places where my own dreams begin. So tonight I turn the noisy world to silent mode, to take a lonely walk down this familiar road. And I am reclaiming the quiet of the night, learning to love myself in the fading light. I am wrapping my soul in a soft velvet coat, letting my worries gently drift and float. I don't need to save the world to be of worth. I am worthy just standing on this green earth. I bought a notebook with a cover of deep blue, to write down all the things I always wanted to do. I wanna learn to paint the sunset on the bay, and spend whole afternoons with absolutely nothing to say. I used to think that empty time was a terrible sin, but now I see it's where the healing can finally begin. I am forgiving myself for all the times I ran away from the quiet voice that begged me to stay. And I am reclaiming the quiet of the night, learning to love myself in the fading light. I am wrapping my soul in a soft velvet coat,
spent so many winters keeping others warm, standing as a shield against the freezing storm. I watched my own fire dwindle to a tiny spark, left alone to shiver in the quiet dark. But tonight I am gathering the dry fallen wood, understanding my own heart like I never stood. I am striking a match in the cold evening air, and finding that the beauty is still waiting there. I am shining my own gentle light on my path, no longer living in the cold afterglow of their wrath. I am embracing the dreams that I put on the shelf, finding the courage to truly love myself. Without their validation, I am still complete. This quiet realization is so soft and sweet. I took an old camera out of the wooden drawer to capture the things that I used to ignore. The way the morning sun hits the kitchen floor, the quiet promise of an open wooden door. I used to only look at what needed to be clean, never seeing the beauty of the life I demeaned. But now I am focusing on the light in the frame, and calling my own precious soul by its name. I am shining my own gentle light on my path, no longer living in the cold afterglow of their wrath. I am embracing the dreams that I put on the shelf, finding the courage to truly love myself. Without their validation, I am still complete. This quiet realization is so soft and sweet. And every single tear that I cried in the dark was just a slow pathway to this beautiful spark. I am not broken, I am just beautifully made, and I am no longer afraid of the shade. I am shining my own gentle light on my path, no longer living in the cold afterglow of their wrath. I am embracing the dreams that I put on the shelf, finding the courage to truly love myself. Without their validation, I am still complete. This quiet realization is so soft and sweet.
Used to run from the shadows of my painful past, trying to build a house that would always last. I covered up the cracks with a bright coat of paint, trying to play the role of the perfect saint. But the rain always washes the makeup away, and the truth is too heavy to keep at bay. Tonight I'm sitting with the ghosts in the room, watching the midnight flowers slowly start to bloom. And I am healing in the shadows, finding my grace, learning to love every line on my face. I am accepting the wounds as a part of the whole, the beautiful history of a resilient soul. I don't need a cure from a stranger's hand. I am finding my own way to stand. I opened up the closet and I found my old boots, ready to walk down to my original roots. I used to love the forest when the autumn was gold, before I let my precious life be bought and sold. Today I am walking through the damp fallen leaves, listening to the wind as it gently grieves. I am not rushing to be perfectly fine. I am just taking this sweet time of mine. And I am healing in the shadows, finding my grace, learning to love every line on my face. I am accepting the wounds as a part of the whole, the beautiful history of a resilient soul. I don't need a cure from a stranger's hand. I am finding my own way to stand. And though the road was long and the night was cold, I am holding a story that deserves to be told. I am the hero of my own quiet place, and I am finally finding my way. And I am healing in the shadows, finding my grace, learning to love every line on my face. I am accepting the wounds as a part of the whole, the beautiful history of a resilient soul. I don't need a cure from a stranger's hand. I am finding my own way to stand.
I used to think that beauty was a flawless design, an unbroken circle, a straight perfect line. But I have been broken into 1,000 small shards, trying to protect everyone else's scars. I glued myself together with a trembling hand, wondering if anyone would ever understand. But tonight as I look at the cracks in my skin, I see where the golden light is pouring in. my beautiful scars, my badges of gold, the stories of survival that my body has told. I don't need to hide them to be worthy of love. I am shining as bright as the stars up above. I am reclaiming my worth with every single beat, and my own self-acceptance is incredibly sweet. I sat on the porch with a hot cup of tea and let the quiet night wind blow over me. No phone was ringing, no duties to find, just the sweet spaciousness of my own mind. I used to feel so guilty for just being still, always climbing up another difficult hill. But today I am staying right here in the valley below, learning how to let my own flowers grow. These are my beautiful scars, my badges of gold, the stories of survival that my body has told. I don't need to hide them to be worthy of love. I am shining as bright as the stars up above. I am reclaiming my worth with every single beat, and my own self-acceptance is incredibly sweet. No more looking back at the years that are gone with a sense of regret for the things I have done. Every single stumble was a step to this place where I can look at myself with unconditional grace. These are my beautiful scars, my badges of gold, the stories of survival that my body has told. I don't need to hide them to be worthy of love. I am shining as bright as the stars up above. I am reclaiming my worth with every single beat, and my own self-acceptance is incredibly sweet.
I spent a lifetime waiting for a green light, asking if my choices were wrong or were right, seeking a nod from a distracted crowd, keeping my own wild dreams from speaking out loud. But the applause of the world is a fleeting thing. It never taught my heavy heart how to sing. So I am taking the key to my own locked gate, no longer willing to sit back and wait. There is no permission needed to live my own life, to cut through the worry like a silver bought a dress of a bright crimson red instead of the quiet gray colors I fled. I am dancing alone in the middle of the room while the midnight flowers begin to bloom. I used to worry about what the neighbors would say, but those silly worries are fading away. I am finding the girl that I left far behind and being to her incredibly kind. There is no permission needed to live my own life, to cut through the worry like a silver knife. I am stepping into the sun with my head held high, ready to paint my own beautiful sky. I don't need their approval to know I am grand. I am standing firm on my own piece of land. And the voices that told me I had to be smart fading away like a shadow on the wall. I am the queen of my own quiet domain, and I am finally breaking the chain. There is no permission needed to live my own life, to cut through the worry like a silver knife. I am stepping into the sun with my head held high, ready to paint my own beautiful sky. I don't need their approval to know I am grand. I am standing firm on my own piece of land.
The house is asleep and the world is so cold, and I am holding a heart that is weary and old. I spent so many years putting others first, never noticing my own burning thirst. But the light in the east is beginning to break, and I am finally beautifully awake. I am letting the cold morning air fill my chest, deciding that my own peace is the very best. These are the first steps of dawn on my street, and the sound of my own walking feet is so sweet. I am moving away from the guilt and the pain, ready to feel the soft summer rain. I don't need their validation to know I am home. I am taking back the keys to my own soul. Found my old watercolor brushes today and washed the dried up blue paint away. I used to love the way the colors would blend, before I forgot how to be my own friend. I am painting the ocean, I am painting the sky, without ever needing to ask myself why. My mistakes are just brush strokes on a beautiful page. As I finally step onto my own quiet stage, these are the first steps of dawn on my street, and the sound of my own walking feet is so sweet. I am moving away from the guilt and the pain, ready to feel the soft summer rain. I don't need their validation to know I am whole. I am taking back the keys to my own soul. And the road ahead may be quiet and long, but I am carrying my own beautiful song. No longer walking in anyone's shade. I am proud of the choices I have made. These are the first steps of dawn on my street, and the sound of my own walking feet is so sweet. I am moving away from the guilt and the pain, ready to feel the soft summer rain. I don't need their validation to know I am whole. I am taking back the keys to my own soul.
I used to hold on to everything so tight, believing that struggle was the only right. I carried the grief of 1,000 past years and washed every flaw with my own hidden tears. But my hands are so tired of holding the weight, of trying to control every twist of our fate. So tonight I am opening my fingers wide and letting the river carry the tide. I am learning the art of letting it go, letting the quiet water naturally flow. I am forgiving myself for the times that I failed, understanding that I have done incredibly well. I don't need their approval to feel complete. My own quiet sanctuary is incredibly sweet. I spent the whole afternoon in the park, just watching the leaves turn from light into dark. I didn't check the clock, I didn't make a plan, just let myself be a peaceful, simple man. Well, a woman who has finally found her own voice in the beautiful freedom of a silent choice. I am reading the books that I always pass by and looking the world straight in the eye. I am learning naturally flow. I am forgiving myself for the times that I fell, understanding that I have done incredibly well. I don't need their approval to feel complete. My own quiet sanctuary is incredibly sweet.
I spent a lifetime giving myself away, and every single word that I would say, I left a piece of my heart in every room, trying to make everyone else's garden bloom, until there was nothing but an empty space and a weird expression on my faded face. But tonight I'm gathering the pieces back, putting them together along the ancient track. And I am collecting the pieces of my heart, deciding that it's time for a brand new start. I am gluing them together with a golden thread, listening my own quiet soul instead. I am enough on my own, I don't need their praise to fill the remaining length of my days. I open the windows to let the fresh air in, and let the quiet healing finally begin. I used to think my dreams were a foolish thing, but now I am ready to hear my spirit sing. I am writing a letter to the girl I used to be, promising her that I will finally set her free. We are gonna travel to the places we planned and feel the warm yellow sun on our head. And I am collecting the pieces of my heart, deciding that it's time for a brand new start. I am gluing them together with a golden thread, listen my own quiet soul instead. I am enough on my own, I don't need their praise to fill the remaining length of my days. And every single crack in my fragile chest is just a quiet place where my soul can rest. I am not broken, I am beautifully made, and I am no longer afraid of the shade. And I am collecting the pieces of my heart, deciding that it's time for a brand new start. I am gluing them together with a golden thread, listen to my own quiet soul instead. I am enough on my own, I don't need their praise to fill the remaining length of my days.
live my life on a frantic Russian schedule, always trying to make everything so beautiful. Everyone else who walked through my door, leaving myself so completely tired and poor. My joints were aching and my mind was so gray, as I watched the golden years slip away. But tonight I am putting the calendar down and taking a quiet walk through this sleepy town. And I am slowing down the ticking of the clock, sitting in my favorite rocking chair on the dock, learning to do absolutely nothing at all, and listening to the autumn leaves as they fall. I don't need their applause to know my own worth. I'm finding my own heaven right here on earth. I made a pot of chamomile tea tonight and turned off every single harsh, glaring light. I am watching the moon rise over the hill, feeling my restless mind grow wonderfully still. I used to think that resting was a terrible crime, but now I see it's the most precious use of time. I am forgiving myself for the times that I ran, and accepting myself as I truly can. And I am slowing down the ticking of the clock, sitting in my favorite rocking chair on the dock, learning to do absolutely nothing at all, and listening to the autumn leaves as they fall. I don't need their applause to know my own worth. I'm finding my own heaven right here on earth. And the quiet is not empty, it is full of grace. As I look at the lines on my beautiful face, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that is more than enough for me. And I am slowing down the ticking of the clock, sitting in my favorite rocking chair on the dock, learning to do absolutely nothing at all, and listening to the autumn leaves as they fall. I don't need their applause to know my own worth. I'm finding my own heaven right here on earth.
I spent decades building rooms for everyone else, putting my own treasures on the highest shelves, making sure their pillows were soft and were clean, while I slept in the corners, completely unseen. But today I bought a beautiful wooden desk to write down my thoughts, however grotesque. I am setting up a corner that is only for me, where I can sit in quiet and just let myself be. I am building a room for myself at last, leaving the shadows of the sacrificial past, decorating the walls with my own chosen art, and listening to the beating of my mended heart. I don't need their permission having my own quiet place. I bought a green plant with delicate leaves that catches the light that the window receives. I am learning the names of the stars in the sky, singing old lullabies without asking why. I used to feel so guilty for locking the door, but I am not going to apologize anymore. I am finding the boundary where I can survive, and learning what it means to be truly alive. I am building a room for myself at last, leaving the shadows of the sacrificial past, decorating the walls with my own chosen art, and listening to the beating of my mended heart. I don't need their permission to take up this space. I am worthy of having my own quiet place. And the walls of this room are not built out of fear, but out of the courage that brought me right here. I am safe in my skin, I am safe in my mind, in the most beautiful sanctuary I could find. I am building a room for myself at last, leaving the shadows of the sacrificial past, decorating the walls with my own chosen art, and listening to the beating of my mended heart. I don't need their permission to take up this space. I am worthy of having my own quiet place. Yeah.
Made a promise to the girl that I used to be, that one day I would set her wild spirit free. But then the world came knocking with its heavy demands, and I ended up with mud on my working hands. I put her in a box and I pushed her away, promising I'd get back to her some other day. But today is the day that I open the lid to find the beautiful passion that I carefully hid. I am keeping the promises I made to myself, taking my dusted dreams off the crowded shelf. I am playing the music that I love to hear, and casting away every single old fear. I don't need their validation to know I am strong. This is the place where walk down to the library in the afternoon rain, finding a comfort that is deeper than pain. I am reading the stories of the women who dared to live their own lives without gonna waste any more of my years in the quiet prison of my own hidden fears. I am keeping the promises I made to myself, taking my dusty dreams off the crowded shelf. I am playing the music that I love to hear and casting away every single old fear. I don't need their validation to know I am strong. This is the place where I finally belong. And the years that are gone on I lost in the dark, they were just the dry wood that was waiting for a spark. Now the fire is burning so warm and so bright, guiding me through the remaining night. I am keeping the promises I made to myself, taking my dusty dreams off the crowded shelf. I am playing the music that I love to hear and casting away every single old fear. I don't need their validation to know I am strong. This is the place where I finally belong.
I spent a lifetime walking in everyone's path, trying to protect them from the winter's wrath. I wore the heavy boots of a soldier in need, never noticing how my own feet would bleed. But today I found my favorite old canvas shoes, nothing to win and with nothing to lose. I am tying the laces with a confident hand, ready to walk on my own patch of land. And I am walking in my own shoes today, finding the courage to go my own way, no longer carrying the weight of their expectations, just celebrating my own quiet revelations. I don't need their approval to know I am grand. I am the queen of this beautiful sand. I took a different road through the woods near the town, watching the yellow autumn leaves drift on down. I used to feel so anxious when I lost my direction, always seeking a perfect, flawless connection. But today I am happy to just be astray, finding a beautiful stream along the way. I am letting the quiet music fill up my mind, and leaving the heavy loud worries behind. And I am walking in my own shoes today, finding the courage to go my own way, no longer carrying the weight of their expectations, just celebrating my own quiet revelations. I don't need their approval to know I am grand. I am the queen of this beautiful sand. And every single mile that I walked in the dark was just a slow pathway to this beautiful spark. I am not lost, I am just just finding my home. Underneath is a wide, welcoming dome. And I am walking in my own shoes today, finding the courage to go my own way, no longer carrying the weight of their expectations, just celebrating my own quiet revelations. I don't need their approval to know I am grand. I am the queen of this beautiful sand.
I used to judge myself with a merciless eye, analyzing every single tear I would cry. I held myself to a standard so high and severe, while offering everyone else my sweet cheer. But tonight as I sit in the soft amber light, I am deciding to end this internal fight. I'm looking at my failures with a gentle embrace, and wrapping my soul in unconditional grace. I am finding my own unconditional grace, finding a beautiful, peaceful, dark space where I don't have to prove that I am worthy of love. I am as precious as the white clouds above, no longer seeking and not to feel whole. I am taking back the keys to my own soul. I cooked a simple meal for myself tonight and ate it in the warm, gentle candlelight. I didn't rush to clean up the kitchen sink, just gave myself the precious space to think. I used to think my life was a series of chores, always trying to unlock everyone else's doors. But today I am letting the locked doors remain, and finding the beauty in the soft summer rain. I am finding my own unconditional grace, finding a beautiful, peaceful, dark space
Spent a lifetime listening to the loudest voice, believing that conformity was my only choice. I let the shouting world dictate my every move, always trying so hard to fit into the groove. But in the quiet corners of my tired mind, there was a gentle whisper that I left behind. And tonight I am leaning in to hear what it says, far away from the loud, distracting marketplace. And I am believing in the whisper of my soul, deciding that my own peace is my ultimate goal. No longer running from the truth in my heart, I am ready to make a beautiful quiet start. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way. I sat by the window and watched the gray fog roll in, feeling the quiet healing finally begin. I used to think that silence was a scary thing, but now I see the beautiful comfort it can bring. I am reading the old books that I used to adore, and letting the heavy worries slide to the floor. I am not going to apologize for taking this time, for finding the beauty in my own quiet rhyme. And I am believing in the whisper of my soul, deciding that my own peace is my ultimate goal. No longer running from the truth in my heart, I am ready to make a beautiful quiet start. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way. Though the road behind me was covered in thorn, I can feel a beautiful new purpose being born. I am the author of the remaining pages of my book, and I am proud of the direction that I took. And I am believing in the whisper of my soul, deciding that my own peace is my ultimate goal. No longer running from the truth in my heart, I am ready to make a beautiful quiet start. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way.
I looked in the mirror at the dawn's early light, and saw a woman who had survived the long night. I spent so many years putting my own life on hold, doing exactly what I was always told. But the clock is ticking and the years are flying by, and I am ready to reach for the wide open sky. I am letting the old regrets gently fade away, deciding to live a brand new way. And I am starting a new chapter from today, finding the courage to go my own way, no longer waiting for a nod or a smile. I'm going to enjoy every single mile. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way. I found my old hiking boots in the back of the hall, ready to answer the mountain's quiet call. I used to love the feeling of the wind on the peak, before I let my own spirit grow so small and weak. Today I am climbing up the Rocky Mountain Trail, feeling the fresh wind blow against my pale sail. I am not rushing to reach the very top of the hill, just enjoying the beauty of being alive and still. And I am starting a new chapter from today, finding the courage to go my own way, no longer waiting for a nod or a smile. I'm going to enjoy every single mile. I am enough right here, just as I am today. And I am finally finding my own way. And every single scar that I carry on my skin is just a quiet place where the light can enter in. I am not broken, I am beautifully made. And I am no longer afraid of the shade. And I am starting a new chapter from today, finding the courage to go my own way, no longer waiting for a nod or a smile. I'm going to enjoy every single mile. I am enough right here, just as I am today.